Silvia Caruso, World Food Programme. So, humanitarian aid is underfunded. How does that affect your work in disaster response?
Well, indeed, humanitarian aid is very much underfunded in Mali, and particularly we have a humanitarian response plan that so far has only received 25% of the sum requested. What does it mean in practice is we are not able to cover all the needs that are out there. It means we are not able to feed all the people what we should feed. Then we are not able to feed them adequately. We have recently reduced the food rations to people to 70% in order to make sure that our resources could have been, sufficient to cater for all the people. So, in the end, how it impacts the life of those families who are already very much on the brink of survival. And it pushed them even further into destitution. And we always say this will cost more at the end of the day. So there is a rationale instead of supporting humanitarian aid upfront to avoid paying a higher cost later on.
And in what way does climate change and the decrease on food production relate to conflict and hunger?
Well, I think Mali, it's very much the poster child for the relations between climate change and food production, food security. Is a very fragile ecosystem where we are witnessing since many years desertification, scarcity of water, and when you are poor, when you're a poor family in rural Mali, those are the things you survive on. You need the wood to cultivate, for your animals to survive. You need the pasture. So clearly, if those things become scarce, then you are more likely to have to fight with other communities who need the same resources. Tension gets flare up, and we are seeing this fueling already a very complicated conflict in the center of Mali. And scores of people are being displaced, are leaving villages because of the violence, which is driven in part on the scarcity of natural resources that climate change is bringing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you to you.